What does freedom mean to you? I think a lot of times people hear a word and you're gonna get 1,000 different interpretations. So when I say freedom, passion, fulfillment in my slogan, a lot of people have different ideas of what freedom is. Even me, when I first started off and I said that slogan, I thought freedom was just an entirely different world with an abundance of money where you can just pretty much do whatever you want, whenever you want. But in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what I've learned about freedom and what I've learned about making a whole bunch of money. So hopefully you take my advice to heart and you start understanding what freedom really is. And let me tell you something, it's really awesome. I'm the infamous Joel and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Let's go. So what I've come to realize is freedom is not really like this passive income thing where like you sit around, you're always going on the beach, you're taking your kids wherever the hell they want to go. To me, that's not really freedom. To me, don't get me wrong, that's an aspect of freedom and it's awesome. But what freedom really is, and the kind of life that I live now, it's really about being able to say no to whatever you want to say no to. Freedom is really about guarding your time. It's really about doing the things that you want to do and not having to do the things that you don't want to do. So when you have a job, for example, and your boss wants you to make a report by Monday or something like that, and you really don't want to make that report by Monday, then guess what? You don't have to make anything. You don't have to do anything. You have a business where you have all the freedom in the world to do whatever you want. Now, don't get me wrong, your business needs you. So you can't literally do whatever you want. You can't just like go on vacation for 6 months. Because your business is going to suffer like that, especially when your business is a baby. When you first start off and your business is just a baby and it's just born and it needs you, it literally is just like a baby. You need to feed it, you need to change its diaper, you need to stop it from crying, you need to constantly be there, be at its attention, and constantly be nurturing and growing it. So in the beginning, you're not going to have any freedom at all. You're going to have to do the things necessary to grow your business. But guess what? Just like a child, at some point when it gets to a certain age, when it's matured and it's grown up enough, that business can go off and go to college and leave you alone for a while. So at that point, your business really is passive. At that point, your business is running all on its own. You've got some employees, you've got a system laid out, and you can go off, you could even sell the business. You can do a bunch of different things. But the best part about that time, when you can have that real type of freedom, is that you can say no. If a client comes to you and they don't come to you with the right terms that you're not agreeing with, you can always say no. If someone comes to you and says, hey, you should buy this for your business, this will help you out, you can say no. You don't need anybody's help anymore. You don't need anything anymore. You don't even need friends who like drag you down and like want you to hang out with them and like go do frivolous things. You can just say no. It's like, listen, I'm not into that stuff anymore. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and say no. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get out of here. Like the thing, you can live a life of freedom where you don't have to do things where you're not comfortable, you don't feel like getting into it, it's all negative stuff, and you can live the life that you want where you're having all positive experiences and you really don't care about other people's opinions. Like, you don't hurt people, but you don't care about other people's opinions in a bad way. Like, you don't even have to hear them. You can just say no. You can like have an app that just blocks everybody all the time, and then like, so freedom to me is calling your own shots, but it's also being able to just say no to the things that other people think is an obligation in their life. They have to do certain things. You can just say no because you have an abundance and you have freedom. I call my own schedule. I make my own appointments. I'm wherever I want to be when I want to be there. I don't have to work off somebody else's appointments, somebody else's schedule. I just say no. I'm like, listen, I can't do it at that time. I want to do it at this time. Oh, you don't want to do it at my time? Well, then I'm just going to say no to you, and then we're just going to part ways. But you can do that when you don't have to worry about money, and you don't have to worry about all these other things going on in your life, and you don't have to worry about the bills being paid. So if you want a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment, then I want you to click on the link in the description below and find out the business model that I use to make 5 figures a month. And anybody can do it, because you see this guy sitting here, he's not special. So click on that link in the description below and find out all about affiliate marketing. It's a free web class. It doesn't take anything but time. Click on that link and get started. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.